Today we're going to be diving into a new enhancement for construction project-based billing. This update allows excess billing on progress-based contract lines, so your typical AIA style projects. So let's head to our project contract area under projects. And these are all my contracts. And we know that we add lines to our contracts. This is where we add our schedule of values. So let's head into a fixed lump sum contract. Let's get into line 1. So previously on the progress bill, we could only set it to total revised price. So if you had a change order on that line, it would encompass everything. Now we can select no maximum. This was only allowed previously for the time and material style billings. So now we can choose no maximum when we generate invoices on the project invoice page. So let's head over there to the generate invoices. And I'd like to bill this project contract. So let's set line 1 to no maximum. So this way, if the scope of work isn't set, I don't need to have a change order to overbill this amount. So let's go to generate invoices. I'll select project contract first. I'll put my contract in here. Make sure your invoice and GL post date matches your billing through date. And select the correct template. I'm going to be doing an AIA style billing. We'll draft the bill. Make sure your display options are set to what you would typically see on a progress bill. Now we'll preview. Put your invoice number in. Let's head down to our bill lines. So here they are. And now for line 1, I can bill more than the revised total price. Let's create our invoice. Let's view our invoices under Invoices View. So previously, if the progress bill line was set to total revised price, I wouldn't have been able to overbill that line. But because I put no max in, I can now bill over. And your invoice form might look different. But we now have this option to overbill the line. Okay. So this matters for construction companies and project-based firms that are using progress billing. There might be a situation in your contract where it doesn't stipulate a fixed maximum price. So with this new option, you no longer need to manually revise the contract line by using change management to remove that cap. So it's going to give you more flexibility, and you can bill based on your progress achieved without worrying about hitting a hard cap. So this can streamline your process and reduce administrative friction. And this is if your scope is open or evolving currently throughout the project. This feature is available for construction modules enabled in Sage Intacct, and you must have a contract and you must be under the project billing generate invoices. Some things to think about when you're using no maximum for contract lines. You want to make sure that the scope is open and that is outlined in your contract. You might want to maintain some internal controls. So you ensure the team reviews the cost versus billing. You're still reviewing your project margins. And you should communicate this feature to your project management team so they understand when to use no maximum versus leaving a specified billing cap. So still keep an eye on reporting. Even though the cap is gone, you may still want to set alerts on your dashboards if the contract lines have high billing amounts. So what this feature does, to recap, when you're setting up your project contract lines for progress bills, You can now select the progress bill to have no maximum. Previously, this was only allowed for T&Ms. So this is going to streamline workflow. You don't need to now issue a change order to overbill on that line. So this is a pretty cool feature if you have an open scope or some milestone type billing, because this allows you to have excess billing on progress-based contract lines. Previously, we could only do it for time and material lines.